All right, today's video is for Mr. K. He has recently begun his Burgundy journey. He had tried quite a few village Premier Cru wines, and he's getting really intrigued. And he's now curious about Grand Cru. And you've heard great thing about Richebourg, and I agree, is one of the best Grand Cru inside the Vosne Romanee village. But it is nowadays very hard to source Richebourg for under $500 a bottle, and Burgundy was one of those things is until you really understand your own palate, it's very easy to spend a lot of money and break your heart unless you have unlimited budget, which I say go for it. Otherwise, I will say maybe ramp up to it. So after a couple of weeks of searching, I actually, instead of recommending a really high priced Richebourg, what I will recommend is to try the surrounding Premier Cru Vineyard first and see if that's what you like and kind of give me feedback on what it is you like or don't like about it, and really learning Burgundy that way because it's very confusing. Of course, inside the village of Vosne Romanee, these are the creme de la crop vineyard. We got the Monopole La Romanée Conti is now going for pretty much $20,000 a bottle. La Romanée, also a monopole, really, really hard to source. Richebourg, although there are many producers that produces Richebourg, they're all becoming very, very pricey. And of course, we have the Latage on this side, which is many people's favorite. It's a little more structured and masculine. So today, instead of finding a $6,000, $7,000, $1,000 Richebourg, I would actually suggest all of something I have in stock. The first one is the 2013 Lucie Le Mans. The reason why I'm recommending Lucie Le Mans is because I know Mr. K had tried their wine and enjoyed it before. He had tried his Amarous from Chamboul-Musigny once, and he did enjoy it. And yes, Lucie Le Mans does make a style that's very easy to enjoy, and it's really nice to compare apple to apple. You already try and like the producer, might as well try it from a different village and see how you like that. So 2013 already have 9 years of bottle age, and this is from the Malkinsour Premier Cru Vineyard, which is actually right here. And the reason why I recommend it is literally touching Latage. So Latage, if you like Richebourg, obviously someone told you great thing about it, but it's really an even split with the Burgundy expert between either people loving the Richebourg because they love how floral and aromatic it is, or the Latage for the structure and long complex flavor. Being right next to it, you get really a good hint of what that Grand Cru might taste like without having to pay the 5,000 plus per bottle price for nowadays Latage, because it is a monopole by DRC. So if you want to get this Grand Cru, it's $5,000. Let's don't get there yet. Let's just try $250 Premier Cru right next to it, already almost aged for 10 years. So you get a secondary flavor, and then you get a taste of what great Vosne Romanee wine tastes like. The second one I'll recommend is the 2017 Lucie Le Mans La Petite Mons from Vosne Romanee Premier Cru. So this one is located right here. So you want the Richebourg, I'm giving you a wine right here. Now, the map might seem a little confusing, but north is actually going this way, going up to the right side of the screen. So this side, on this side is actually a tiny little hill, a little mountain. So essentially La Petite Mont, the little mountain, essentially, meaning it's a little bit higher on elevation compared to the Richebourg. Richebourg is a perfect terroir, right when the hill ends and the ground start to like hit, and like all the good mineral like kind of pools there, and it's, you know, that's why it's Richebourg is the best one. La Petite Mont, a little bit higher on the elevation, usually a little bit colder. You usually create a wine that has a little more acidity, but it is similar, and it is going to be really, really great introductory before we start spending upwards of $1,000 for a bottle of Richebourg. I think it's a great way to try out something similar for $272 from a producer you already like, from a Premier Cru adjacent to it. So I hope that helped for those of you who might be interested in jumping into the glorious, you know, famous Grand Crus of Vosne Romanee, the Richebourg, Latage, Romanée Conti, Romanée Saint-Vivant. Try all the Premier Cru touching it first. I hope that helped. Have a wonderful day. Thank you, Mr. K.